Uh,
You may start.
well, in my day-to-day life, I do few things to maintain my performance better. In this occasion, if I want to talk about few things, I would say just every day morning I wake up around 5 a.m. because if I wake up early, I can do my work without rush, and then I can focus properly. Other than that, in the early morning, I do yoga and meditation. That's also helped me. Usually I do breathing exercises. After that I do a few yoga techniques. I didn't follow any proper classes. Still I follow simple yoga techniques to improve my flexibility, my muscle strength, as well as improve my mental health. So these all things help me to focus that day throughout the day better. In addition, in the especially in the yoga, I do meditation. I spend around 10 minutes time to do that meditation. So I can uh, then I can focus without any distraction. This all help me as as a medical person. It's helped me to concentrate patients' problems, as well as I can. Uh, I can develop the individuals, individuals individuals treatments throughout this meditation and yoga. In addition, after the lunch, I like to have a nap around uh, half an hour. I like to have a nap. That also give me to give energy, and I can burst out my stress and pressures. And so after the nap I feel more energetic, and I can focus my work well. So altogether these all help me to focus my work very well. In addition, moreover, I nowadays I am preparing
Fine.
for my yeah.
It's fine. That's fine. So, Prashanthan, you went on for a little more than 2 minutes, but I'm sorry, I forgot to switch on the recording button early on, and I recorded it after some time. But the mistakes that came after that were similar to the mistakes that came before that. So that's helped me. That helps me. Okay, it's all that there were only S mistakes, only one mistake which you repeated 3, 4 times, otherwise, no other grammatical error. Very well spoken. Okay, I'll give you the feedback of from where I started recording. Okay.
Do that meditation. So I can uh, then I can focus without any distraction. This all help me as a
This all helps me. Okay. This all helped me. This is one mistake. This all helps me.
as a medical person. It's helped me to
See, it's helped me. It helps me. It's helped me is wrong. Okay.
concentrate patients' problems, as well as I can. Uh, I can develop the individuals, individuals, individuals treatments throughout.
What do you want to say here? I can develop.
I can develop the individual treatment plan according to the patient problems. I can develop an individual
Now it wasn't very
treatment plan.
clear where you spoke. Okay.
Yes.
I can focus on each patient's problem separately. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So, meditation and yoga. In addition, after the lunch, I like to have a nap around half an hour. Half an hour. I like to have a nap. That also give me to give.
That also gives me. Okay. Helps me, gives me.
Some energy, and I can burst out my stress, and
I can burn out my stress, you can say. Okay. I can relieve my stress.
yes. And so after the nap I feel more energetic, and I can focus my work well. So altogether these
I can focus on my work well. Okay.
Okay. Help me to focus my.
This all helps me, okay? Not help me.
Okay. Madam, you are not audible. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, I cannot hear you.
I was muted.
Okay. Work very well. In addition, moreover, I nowadays I am
That's fine.
preparing for my. Yeah.
Okay. So, not bad on the whole. It was well spoken. I was muted. I was attending a phone call. Sorry for that. Okay. Shashi, are you ready with the cue card?
Yes, ma'am.
And Zainab,
Ma'am.
pick up your cue cards, Prashanthan. Despite the mistakes, it was not less than a 7. Okay?
Thank you. Thank
Yes, very good.
you. Ma'am, here I want, thank you, ma'am. Here I want to ask, I little bit confused about here. They ask about something. So I can talk about 2 or 3 options. No,
Oh,
than one.
basically you only talked about mainly yoga and meditation. Okay, nap is
Okay.
all right. Talk on one thing when they ask for one thing. Elaborate on one.
Something mean I thought I can
No,
talk
no.
a few points.
Something is one thing. Okay.
Well, okay, okay,
Okay.
okay. Thank you.
Describe something you do to regularly that helps you work and study. Something, one thing. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Shashi, which one would you like to speak on?
Ma'am, I would describe a time when you picked up an item that was thrown by someone else.
All right. Okay. You may start.
Well, nowadays it has become a trend in Australia that people usually throw the items such as furniture, sofa, and other electronic gadgets just out of their home, and someone who wants to use it, they just pick it up and they can use it. Here, I would like to share an incident. It was the time of December month before the occasion of Christmas, and that time I was coming from my work. Then on my way I found a flower vase which was thrown carelessly on the street. I immediately picked it up because it was not broken, and I found it too expensive, but its paint was faded. Considering myself a creative person, I love to transform waste items into something more attractive and appealing. In this case, I decided to give the flower vase a new life. Firstly, I washed it properly, cleaned it, and wiped it out with a cloth. Then I opened my color kit which I bought from Kmart. After that, I chose black and blue color to paint the vase. I painted yellow and white color flower on it just to enhance its beauty. Along with this, I also wrote a quote on it, and it was flowers are happiness. I just added it to give a meaningful touch to the transformed vase. After completing these steps, I put it out to dry, and then I finally took a sigh of relief. I felt so proud of myself because I posted a picture of this vase on the social media accounts, and everyone praised me a lot. My friends really appreciated my efforts, and apart from that, I also placed it on my living area, and just to enhance the beauty of my living area. Ultimately, I want to convey that recycling has the power to turn rocks into the diamond, and this was such
Shashi,
a
Shashi,
delightful.
okay. I'm saying okay. If the examiner says okay, learn to stop yourself. Okay.
Ma'am, I didn't hear you're okay.
Okay. So you're going on
Sorry,
and
ma'am.
on. All right. So be careful in future. If the examiner is saying okay, they'll not have to shout okay. Okay.
Okay, ma'am, I didn't hear just
Yeah.
because of the network issue, I think.
Okay. So fine. You spoke very, very well. Okay. I'll play it back to see if there was any error. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Well, nowadays it has become a trend in Australia.
that people usually throw the items such as furniture, sofa, and other electronic gadgets just out of their home, and someone who wants to use it, they just pick it up and they can use it. Here I would like to share an incident. It was the time of December month before the occasion of Christmas, and that time I was coming from my work. Then on my way I found a flower vase which was thrown carelessly on the street. I immediately picked it up because it was not broken, and I found it too expensive, but its paint was faded. Considering myself a creative person, I love to try
In which you said, "Na, I found it too expensive." You can say it seemed very expensive. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. From waste items into something more attractive and appealing. In this case, I decided to give the flower vase a new life. Firstly, I washed it properly, clean it, and wiped it
I washed it, cleaned it. Okay. Everything will have an ed at the end.
out with a
Okay.
cloth. Then I opened my color kit with which I bought from Kmart. After that, I choose black and
I chose, not choose. Chose. Okay.
blue color to paint the vase. I painted yellow and white color flower on it just to enhance its beauty.
I painted yellow and white colored flowers on it. Okay.
Along with this,
Or you could have said painted yellow and white flowers on it. You needn't have used the word color in it. Okay.
also wrote a quote on it, and it was "Flowers are happiness." I just added it to give a meaningful touch to the transformed vase. After completing these steps, I put it out to dry, and then I finally took a sigh of relief. I felt so proud of myself because I posted a picture of this vase on the social media accounts, and everyone praised me a lot. My friends really appreciated my efforts, and apart from that, I also placed it on my living area, and just to enhance the beauty of my living area. Ultimately, I want to convey that recycling has the power to turn.
All right. Very good. Very nice. Very well spoken. There were minor mistakes, but despite that, it should be a 7 plus. Very well spoken. Good.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Amit, would you like to take a go? Dipali, Nidhi, Zainab. Zainab, you,
Yes, ma'am.
you want to speak? Pick up a
Yes,
cue
ma'am.
card. Amit, pick up a cue card. And you have to practice. Just speak to yourself, record yourself, listen to yourself, time yourself 2 minutes. That's the best way to prepare. Nidhi, would you like to speak?
Ma'am, can I say?
Yes.
Uh,
Which cue card would you like to speak on?
my cue card is describe an interesting conversation you had with a very old person.
All right, you may start.
I already, every day I have many conversations with my kids and kin. One of the most important conversation I have had was with my grandmother. Uh, she is in her late she is in her late 80s. We had a conversation not too long ago when no was in our house and I was watching TV. She come to me and sit next by me and uh, uh, just and the conversation, and tried to she tried to converse with me. Uh, we have talked a lot about her youth, her experience. She is she is a retired teacher of mathematics, mathematics subject. Uh, she has many motivational stories which I found very interesting. Uh, she told me about her experience, that how many types of students are come to her and how she helped them. She she also told me about her worries, her difficulties. Uh, after hearing that, her life story not only not only brought out our family history to life, but also made me to reflect on the rapid changes in, society. Made me to realize that made me to made me reflect on the rapid changes in society. So this
All right. Zainab, it's 2 minutes. Zainab, you should record yourself and listen to yourself. At times, the articulation is such that it is not clear what you are speaking. You have to work on your articulation. You have to speak out loud and clear. Your loud voice is loud now, not that loud, but the loudness is okay. The volume is okay. But clarity at times is missing. I could not make out what you were saying at many places. Did anybody else feel the same? Because we have to guide her to improve. If it's only me, then the problem is in me. If anybody of you also found it difficult to decipher at places what she was saying, then we have to guide her to speak more clearly. So,
Yes, ma'am.
Shashi, you also felt the same?
Yes, ma'am.
Zainab, you should work on that. You should listen to yourself. Okay?
okay, I will try
Uh,
to.
yes, because see, I'll play it back and tell you where all I could not understand what you were saying. Okay, and learn to make small sentences, learn to give pauses after every sentence. Okay?
Okay. Yes. Every every day I have many conversations with my kids and kin. One of the most important conversations I have had was with my grandmother. Uh, she is in her late she is in her late 80s. We had a conversation not too long ago when no one in our house and I was watching TV. She come to me and she said that
See here, I could not make out what you were saying. Okay? I could not make out.
and I was watching TV. She come to me and she said
What did you say here? When no one was in the house, and after that, what did you say? It's still not.
I was watching television and
I
she
was? I was
I watching television.
watching. See, you are not speaking clearly. Watching, W is not at all clear. Okay?
Okay. When no one in our house and I was watching TV.
See, I was watching. I no, it wasn't clear, Zainab. You have to work on your articulation. Okay? This can go
Okay.
negative. This can go negative.
And it's like by me and uh, and the conversation and tried to she tried to converse with me. We have talked a lot about her youth, her experience.
See, nothing is clear, Zainab. We talked about her young days. We talked about her young age days. You could say you should be clear in what you are saying. It was going on and on blandly, no intonations also. Okay? So here
Yes,
you have to work on this front. It isn't clear what you are saying at times.
she is she is a retired teacher of mathematics, mathematics subject.
See, you said subject. It wasn't just a mathematics subject, but it wasn't clear, you are saying words. You have to pronounce, articulate each word nice and clear. Okay?
yes, many motivational stories which I found very interesting. She told me
See, motivational, interesting. Okay? Say each and every word clearly.
about her experience that
So, Zainab, you'll work on this front, and next Wednesday, when you'll speak in my class, this thing should have been worked out. Okay? You should
yes,
learn how to speak very clearly, each word loud and clear, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. That wasn't clear at many places.
Uh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't say sorry. Just work on that, okay?
Yes, ma'am, I
Yes.
will.
Yes. And now it's Amit's turn. Deepali, are you there? Nidhi,
Yes, ma'am, I will
Yes,
go,
ma'am.
you
but
also have one
I
cue
have to.
card, okay? Chalo, Deepali, you want to speak? You can speak first. Nidhi, you can speak. Anybody who wants.
Ma'am, I will take a few minutes later because I have to send my son to school.
Okay, okay. Nidhi,
Yes, ma'am. I would like to speak about uh, describe a film, ma'am. Can I speak?
okay. It is not film, it's film, or you
Film.
can say
Yes,
movie.
ma'am.
Okay?
Movie.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
You may start.
Yes. Watching movie is a stress buster activity in everyone's life. It is a source of information. I watched a number of movies throughout my life, such as romantic, comedy, and actions movie. But here I would like to talk about a movie which really impressed me. The name of this movie is Three Idiots. Actually, I watched this movie when I was in school, and I watched this movie at my home with my family. This movie is about three friends who have different dreams to pursue, but their parents force them to do engineering, but they fail. After wasting 4 years in engineering, they started to pursue their own path and become successful. This movie give a strong message, uh, those person uh, who want to succeed in their life, and who want to go with their interest. I chose this movie to watch because this movie is played by well-known actor Amir Khan, and whom I admire, and he also known as a versatile actor. When it comes to my feeling, I would say that I felt motivated and over the moon, and as it solved my confusion to choosing my stream, and I can watch this movie anywhere, any place. I never get bored to watch this movie because this movie made me uh, thinks a lot about my life, and so this is about a movie which I watched, and it left long lasting impression on my life. uh, so all in all, this is about the movie. That's it.
All right. That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Watching movies is a stress buster activity
Watching movies. Okay? Watching movies.
in everyone's life. It is a source of information. I watched a number of movies throughout my life, such as romantic, comedy, and actions movie.
You know, I watched a number of movies throughout my life. That is correct. But present perfect tense would be more correct because you have said throughout my life. Throughout my life, you are not specifying the time. So you can say, I have watched. Okay?
Okay.
I've watched.
Okay.
I apostrophe VE. You talk in the contraction when you speak. I have, you don't say like that. You say, I have
Okay.
watched. Okay?
Okay. But here I would like to talk about a movie which really impressed me. The name of this movie is Three Idiots. Actually, I watched this movie when I was in a school, and I watched this movie at my home with my family. This movie is about three friends who have different dreams to pursue, but
Who have different dreams to pursue. Okay?
their parents forced them to do engineering, but they fail. After wasting 4 years in engineering, they started to pursue their own path and become.
After wasting 4 years in engineering, they start to pursue. And when you talk about the story of a movie, it's in the present tense. Okay?
Yes, yes, ma'am. This movie give a strong message.
This movie gives a strong message. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Those person who want to succeed in their life, and who want to go with their interest. I chose this movie to watch because this movie is played by well-known actor Amir Khan, and whom I admire, and he also known as a versatile actor.
He is a versatile actor. He is also known as a versatile actor. He is a versatile actor. I chose this movie, not choose. I chose this movie to watch.
When it comes to my feeling, I would say that I felt motivated and over the moon, and as it solved my confusion to choosing my uh,
As it solved my confusion of choosing or to choose. Okay?
stream,
Okay, ma'am.
and I can watch this movie anywhere, any place. I never get bored to watch this movie because this movie made me uh, thinks a lot about my life, and
This movie made me think a lot about my life. Okay?
so
Okay.
this is about a movie which I watched, and it left long-lasting impression on my life. So all in all, this is about the movie.
Very well spoken. You left at 1 minute and 50 seconds. That is, I was waiting that you'll say something else. But that's fine. That's fine because 99% of the times examiners stop you before that. If you have spoken and of all the cues that is beneath your cue card, all the hints that you have to speak on. Okay. Very
Okay.
well spoken. Minor mistakes here and there, but I think these many mistakes don't let the cue card fall below a 7. Okay. Your
Okay.
clarity of voice is there. Your volume is very good. Your fluency is good. Okay.
Okay.
Occasional errors were there. You went in the past tense at a place where you could have gone in the present. You should have gone in the present, and you talked in the past tense at a place where present perfect would have been more suitable. I corrected you both places while giving the feedback, but on the whole, you've spoken very well. Okay.
Okay.
So now we
Okay.
have time for more cue cards. Who hasn't spoken yet? You can all take a second go. Dipali, would you like to speak now?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
You all can
Uh,
take a second go. You can
yes,
pick up any more cue card. And while Dipali is speaking, you can also listen to her and then in the meantime, prepare your cue card also. Okay? Chalo. All right, Dipali, you can
okay,
begin.
ma'am.
Which one?
Relaxing place.
All right.
Okay. Relaxing is very important for everyone life. Everyone has a different way to relax themselves. Elders are went relax their self to religious place and park, and young people has a lot of pent up energy, so they are going discos and gym to sweat out that energy. Usually I go to temple to relax myself. Here is a giant temple, Swaminarayan temple, and I like to go over there. Uh, that temple has a big book. And, the temple has a main hall. It has a big book room, and I like to sit over there, and I like to read the holy book and religious book. And also there is a well-maintained fish pond, which has a lot of different creature of fishes. I like to sit on the step of fish pond, and I listen the music, which is I listen chanting, which is played all the time in the temple, and I like to watch all the fish movement, and it is feel me very relaxed, my physical and my mental stress. Uh, Also, there is one food. There is a kitchen, and it has all time.
Okay, okay. Dipali, it was 2 minutes. That is a community kitchen. Okay? Community.
Yeah. uh,
Okay. Dipali, you spoke well, but I'll tell you the mistakes that you did. It is fish. Fish plural is fish. It is not fishes and it's not fishes. Fish. Fish, plural is fish. There are many fish over there. There were grammatical errors, Dipali. And your cue card would be between 6 and 6.5, depending on the examiner. If the examiner is a little bit strict, and then it will not go above a 6. But on the whole, you spoke well. I'll give you a feedback, telling you your grammatical errors which you have made, and this fish's mistake was there. Just listen to that.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Relaxing is very important for everyone's life.
See, relaxing is very important for everyone's life. Everyone's life.
Everyone's.
And
Everyone's.
instead of relaxing, I would say relaxation would be a better word here. Relaxation is very important for everyone's life. For everyone, you can say relaxation is very important for everyone. Okay?
Everyone has a different way to relax themselves.
Everyone has a different way to relax. This is a sentence which is a 7 bad sentence. After that, you said their self. That is wrong. Okay? Themselves. He didn't have said even anything. You should just say everyone has a different way to relax. Okay?
Elders are bent relax their self to religious place.
What did you say here? Elders are went?
Yeah, I say went.
That's wrong.
I have to say go to, right?
The elderly go to religious places to relax. The young people go to discos to relax.
And park. And young
See, the elderly go to religious places and parks. Okay, the young people go to discos and gyms to relax because they have a lot of pent up energy. Okay.
Young people has a lot of pent up energy, so they are going discos.
They are going. Are they going now? No, they go. जाते हैं. जा रहे हैं नहीं, जाते हैं. Okay.
Gym to sweat out that energy. Usually, I go to temple to relax myself. Here is a giant temple, Swaminarayan temple.
Are you talking of the
And I
Swaminarayan
like
temple in Ahmedabad?
in the Canada, ma'am. Here is giant temple.
There is a Swaminarayan temple there also.
Yes, and it is very giant.
Giant. Giant means huge.
Yeah, big, huge, big temple. And also, New Jersey has made one Swaminarayan temple. It is second biggest temple of the world.
I have watched pictures of the New Jersey Swaminarayan temple. Our friends visited it.
And also one is in the working in the USA, Dubai.
Oh, okay.
Yes. That temple has a big book. The temple has a main hall. It has a big book room, and I like to sit over there, and I like to read.
See, it is there. There is not the pronoun. It is there. There. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Book and religious book. And also there is a
there is
well-maintained fish pond, which has a lot of different creature of fish.
No. Which has different types of fish. Be very simple in your words. Okay. Which has different types of fish.
Fishes. I like to sit on the step of.
It is not. It is not step. It is steps. I like to sit on the steps. Okay, of the pond.
Fish pond, and I listen the music, which is I listen chanting, which is played all the time in the temple, and I like to watch all the fish movement, and it is feel me very relaxed, my physical and my mental.
It is feel me very relaxed is wrong English. It makes me feel relaxed. Or you can say it relaxes me. Three words. It relaxes me. Okay?
Stress. Also, there is.
There is nahi. There is. Okay? There is.
One food
Dipali, definitely not less than a 6, but if you want a 7, you have to work on the mistakes that I told you. Okay, right now.
Ma'am.
And I
Okay.
find a lot of improvement in you. I have seen you speak earlier also. Okay, there is a lot of improvement. I can see that you have been working very hard. I can see that.
Thank,
Okay, yes.
thank you, ma'am.
And definitely, if you will keep working hard like that, you will achieve your desired score. Okay. Today, one of
Thank
my
you, ma'am.
PT students, she hadn't prepared well. She had joined us only for a few days. We just gave her the tips and tricks, and and she filled her exam even without telling us. And today, and immediately the result also came. Today was her exam result was also out, and she scored around 70, and that's pretty good. We were all surprised, but she's done well in her exam and very nicely. Chalo. So next, who is going to speak? Okay, then generally we'll have some, some question answer sessions. Let me know where all you are facing any mistakes.